What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be doing another review today. And today we are going to be doing The Baker, starring Ron Perlman, Joel David, and many others. You guys can check this out on Hulu right now. I was looking through something to try to watch the other night and came across this, and it came out actually in 2022, and I never really paid too much attention to it. Then I finally was able to watch it, and surprisingly it was not that bad of a film. So the entirety of the film kind of gets you wondering what exactly is going on from point A to Z, because you have this random character who is played by Joel David Moore, who is Ron Perlman's son in this film, and he comes across this bad deal gone wrong, and he grabs a bag that he has no idea what's in it. Then he gets his daughter out of school and takes her kind of like for a trip, and then to meet her grandfather, who Ron Perlman is suffering from PTSD from something, and then also he runs a bakery. Lives a pretty standard life, and then when his son asks him to, hey, watch my daughter while I have to go on this run, he comes across the wrong people and he ends up going missing. So it's up to Ron Perlman's character and his granddaughter go out finding her father, and they go on this mission to figure out what he got into and also what exactly he's trying to get away from. Now, I will say this is very interesting due to the fact of you almost have kind of like the whole, Mandalorian / Last of Us type of feel with this movie, or Logan feel, where you got, the older character trying to protect the young character, where she doesn't talk, he's trying to protect her, but at the same time, he's trying to keep, I would say, enclosed on who he is and what he does, because the entirety of the film, you're wondering, how does he know different languages? How is he able to fight? How is he able to do this? And it kind of makes you wonder what exactly he did before he got into this mess. And he goes on the search to find his son, when he goes up against different, I would say, ones from a possible mafia group, who turns out by the end of the movie he actually used to run with, and he was the enforcer to these guys. And once he finds out, he kind of starts taking them all on, while at the same time trying to protect and slowly start getting to know his granddaughter at the same time. This movie it's got a little comedy to it, it's got a lot of drama, it's got a lot of thriller and action based to the film. So I do highly recommend, if you guys have not seen this, to give it a try. It's not that bad of a film. It's a very straightforward film. You do have, I would say, some heartfelt moments, you have some funny moments, you have some action moments. I will say Ron Perlman did a good job in this role. I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to Ron Perlman, but I will say he did a good job in this role. I think that a lot of people that is a fan of his, to definitely check this out if you haven't, and if you have, then give it a shot and let me know what you guys think, if you guys have ever seen or heard of this film. It's easy to find. It's like, I want to say, like an hour and a half maybe to watch, something like that, almost 2 hours. So it's not very long. It's a very straightforward film. It's not very hard to figure out. It's very easy to follow. The hardest thing is pretty much just figuring out what happened in the Baker's past, the part that Ron Perlman plays, to really kind of figure out what exactly happened to him before he got to where he is right now. And by the very end of the film, you kind of just piece it together. You kind of have to piece it together to figure out, okay, how do you go from this to this to this? But overall, I would say a decent film. Probably not the best film, but it's a very good film. Overall, would I rank it? Probably 1 out of 10. I'd give it maybe a 7.5, maybe an 8, and that's being generous. But would I watch it again? If I found it on TV or something, if I didn't have something to watch, then I'd definitely check it out. But what do you guys think of The Baker? Let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, always subscribe and leave a big follow on the video you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.